Yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the 8 More Than 92 podcast, where we always keep it 100. We're your host, Harrison.
Banks.
Shit. Shit. Yeah.
Yo. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the 8 More Than 92 podcast, where we always keep it 100 with you. We are your hosts, Harrison.
Banks.
All right, so we are joined today by two other people that we have sought after since their inception into this podcasting game. We followed them very closely from when they had no followers to where we had the same amount of followers to 3 days later where they passed us in followers. But we got Miss Simone and Christy, two gorgeous ladies from the Ladies Lair podcast. So welcome y'all to the 8 More Than 92
Welcome. Hello, guys.
Thank you.
How are y'all today?
Great.
Very good. Yeah.
So, the power of editing is nobody would know where it messed up the first time. But before the first take, we were talking and y'all said y'all were on episode 5. So we want to let everybody know how y'all handling this new podcast endeavor.
Oh, go ahead, Chris.
Oh, me?
You're better at it. Yes.
It's fun. Like, we enjoy, it's a little therapeutic for us. And we dropped a bonus episode, so we got a little therapy session in where we shared some things that we never said to each other. We talk shit, talk about sex, and it's just fun. And we've gotten to know a lot of people through the whole podcast community. Like, it's just a good time, and it's brought us closer together and given us something to do when we don't have anything to do. So
yeah, I think the worst part is the editing.
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking hey.
That's Simone's job.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we're definitely alike.
Right. I'm like,
Awesome.
oh my god, damn it.
So how long have you ladies
Simone
been friends?
8 years.
8 years. Okay.
Yeah.
You feel like it's brought you closer.
Yeah, we
I
started
feel
working
like-
together, so that's how we
like
know each other.
hours is tearing us apart.
Yeah.
Me and Harrison.
Look at that. Oh my god. Well, you guys are in two different cities too, so you're like me and her.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because I grew up in New York, but I moved to Georgia. So now I think that's the worst part, but it keeps us close because we have no choice but to talk to each other now.
Right, and we talk to each other like every single day,
anyway,
like
so
8 to 10 times a day, to the point where it's just like, we don't have that, even if you're not saying much, like we still can talk about anything. Like it's kind of annoying, but whatever.
Right.
What made y'all want to go ahead and get into a podcast? And also
that
this is a
reason.
double question. Well, you answered that one. So then also, like, what would y'all consider y'all lane, or like if they would say what kind of show are y'all got, what would y'all consider y'all lane to be?
Oh, okay. I'll answer the first one. Well, we were sitting there talking for like 4 hours one day, and crying and laughing and crying some more. And we were like, you know what? She said it. She was like, why don't we do a podcast? I'm like, why don't we? The fuck? I was like, everybody should want to hear us. Yes.
We're so funny.
We're hilarious. Like, come on. So then we literally started just jotting down like subjects, jotting down names, and it just like ran from there. And honestly, I feel like we went on with no content, nothing, hit 200 followers, and we were like, wait, this is a thing. Like, we're doing this shit. Oh, fuck. Like, okay, well, all right, let's do this. And
we had to make a pact with each other. Like, we're not just going to say we're going to do it and start it and don't see it through. Yeah. So like, we are very committed to it. Like, it's been a really good ride for us so far. So we're just looking forward to seeing like, what else can we do? What other lanes can we like navigate through while doing this? And I think that we're more like, I would say the sex and relationships type of stuff, like just girl shit. But apparently guys like it. I feel like guys might like it more than girls because we're kind of like the cheat sheet. We're like the cheat sheet. Like, here's what not to do.
Okay.
And like, even with us both like actively dating, like my guy friends are like listening and they're like, so you don't like this, or you like, so it's kind of like the cheat sheet. So if you're smart, men will pay attention.
Okay.
That's true.
So I know have y'all see? I guess what's the most difficult thing that y'all noticed since being on it?
Difficult?
Yeah, like I know when we first did it, we just thought it'd be simple as recording, but then like the networking and the promotion and the putting shit out, editing and things like that, and then it's like it's not just recording, it's like a real business.
No, it is. So I run my hair page too, so I kind of knew about all the networking.
And putting out and seeing that you think it could really go somewhere.
Yeah. So my hair page stuff, I feel like I'm like always networking there, so I knew it was gonna be a lot for that. So that's why I take over to social media, because I'm like, I know, all right, we're gonna get these many motherfucking followers because I know what to do on that. So but I think, I didn't realize all the other stuff goes into it. Like what happened with our computer? The computer fucked up. We had to go buy a whole nother goddamn computer. Like then he's like, all these microphones. I'm like, holy crap, I didn't realize this much goes into podcasting. Fuck? Like,
and then like for me, like finding like topics and staying creative and trying not to be repeating too much of what other people are doing. So, I'm always like, whenever I'm conversing with people, I'm always like talking and thinking like, how can I turn this into an episode? And then I'll say to her, she's like, that's a great fucking idea. I'm like, okay, let's do it. So it's like trying to, like not just go through life without paying attention and how to turn it into a good conversation.
Yeah. She literally actually has her book in her pocketbook and is writing down stuff while she's on dates. Who does that?
Wow. Okay.
If you're
how do they respond to do that?
If you were on a date and this girl pulls out a book to write down something, I'm gonna feel some type of way. I'm sorry.
You paying for your own meal?
I'd be intrigued.
I'd be intrigued. Okay, because this is a friend. We just kicking it. Okay, you can separate that check. You can put the water on my shit and then everything else.
Wow.
So, I mean, we can roll into that. Well, first off, I want to say congrats to y'all. I'm very proud of the both of y'all. I'm very excited for where y'all are headed and the trajectory of where y'all going to. I think y'all have a lot to say. And I think my favorite part about talking to both of y'all from the interactions I've had for whoever responds to me and from just being on with y'all is the fearlessness. I think a lot of times when people go out there, and it's the difference between talking something and then just talking nasty. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you can see the informativeness to it and then the casualness to it. So like I said, I like y'all fearlessness and I am excited to see what's in store for y'all. So, but I know that rolls right into, I mean, I'm like I said, I'm pretty good with the flowers to hand them out. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I give mine first to Christy and I want to make sure I give mine to Simone. I give y'all to them sometimes at the same time. So ain't nobody thinking I'm picking and choosing. So, but like we said, we'll roll right into the first one since you said it. So, I think are both y'all just now beginning to date or like, are y'all like starting back over? Y'all been dating for a long time.
Okay, so I was married.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Right. Yeah, yes. So we talked about this in an episode. My husband passed away. Very comfortable talking about it now. Right. Last year. So now I am trying to date. Problem is I've tried online dating and in the South, it's more so of fish pictures, like literally guys holding fish in their hands, or you get about 99, maybe early 2000 vibes with grills in their mouth, baggy pants. So I stopped online dating. So I'm not really dating right now. I mean, I'm just talking to people that I've met from before, or we're like we just interact or whatever from whatever, but that's about it. Yeah.
Okay. So Simone, what about you? You been dating for a long time, or you kind of? I mean, not my fault. My fault. Christy. Damn. Christy, how about you? You been dating for a minute, or you kind of just getting back in grace?
I'm kind of getting back into it now. I was in a relationship for like 5 years, and that's over. So I am now
with a smile too, like with a smile.
It ain't a smile.
So now we got two gorgeous single women back onto the market. And we wanted to just wonder, y'all coming back in. I would have thought y'all were 21, but probably 25-year-old women coming back into it after coming from long engagements or long endeavorments. What do y'all notice the difference from when y'all were dating prior to y'all's last situations with niggas now?
Oh shit.
I'm a nigga it up by like the end of the episode.
Let's do it.
So don't worry about it. So don't worry about it, but I said I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna cordial it in. You know, just like I did, y'all. I'm gonna cordial it in. I'm gonna ease up into that shit.
And using all type of words today, boy. I tell you.
Oh yeah, I'm a ease into it.
Never meant cordial it up. Jesus. All right.
But listen, Harrison's vocabulary is.
It is really good.
It's immaculate. Yeah. I gotta follow up with a good word.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I feel like niggas now is like too laid back. Too like a lot of men don't realize like women still want to be women, and we should be. Simone hates when I use this word. We should be courted. Because I feel like the men are in the power position, and for me, I think of it as if you're dating, you're trying to go. Your goal, hopefully, is to end up in something serious. So you're in the power position. We as women, we need to reciprocate the energy that the guy is giving. But if you're so busy, like looking for me to chase you, like it's not happening. I'm not gonna chase you. Like I'm gonna let you know that I'm very interested, but I'm not a hunter. I am the prey, and I have no problem with being the prey.
Ooh.
Now,
so your role.
Be a hunter.
Yes.
You don't have to be a hunter, but can you be hungry?
Oh, of course. I don't
okay,
have no
then. So I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I gotta still, I can pull the line up if you throw the bait into the water, though.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna bite the rope and come on up. Like, you just gotta
all right now, guys.
What's happening here?
Right. Like, all right.
Wait, Simone, we didn't take our shots.
It was because I started talking about fishing. That's why y'all did that.
There you go.
All right, you guys follow us. You know that we are very into taking our shots of tequila.
I'm actually about to go get mine, and I'll join y'all.
Yes, we take shots of tequila, Banks. So
Banks does
like I just
got water.
No, he's a endowed. He's
take
some tea.
There we go.
Yeah, his colon doesn't agree with liquor, so
not the colon.
Right, just saying all type of crazy. Just I don't even know.
There we go.
So what about you, Simone?
So I think I'm in a different stage than her. She's ready to find somebody to marry and be serious with. I'm more just looking to have fun and just see where the hell it goes. Problem is, I think because I'm looking for that, guys tend to want to push more because of that. So when I tell them, listen, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm talking to multiple people. I'm just trying to live life right now. Theirs is like, okay, well, let's be in a relationship. And I'm like, didn't I just tell you I don't want that? Like, I don't know why it's so backwards. I don't know. I mean, and then I have guys say like they're different and they don't want that stuff, but then they push a lot. So I don't know what to do with it. So
it's a little confusing. And then you have the guys who like their words and their actions don't kind of even out.
Not congruent.
Yeah. Their words are like, oh, I want to be with you. I can't wait to see you as often as possible. And then you have like, I saw you 2 weeks ago. I thought that you were trying to like, what are we doing here? So
right. And then it's the guys that I'm telling you, stop motherfucking calling my phone, and you're still calling me.
Some people are just persist. That's the hunter in him.
That's the hunter in him, but I don't want it. Do not call my phone 10 times a day.
He don't realize that you're the hunter too.
I'm busy. I could be with somebody else. I don't want to talk to you. Like, text me first, see if I'm busy, and then we could go from there.
Not day number 2.
Okay. Come on.
It's interesting to hear this side too, because as the male, we always get, man, she won't leave me alone, or man, she's doing this, and it's you never hear this side of it where that same guy is probably doing what you saying.
That's what I'm saying, because I have guys that say that, like, oh no, I hate when females do this and they push me to be in that. I'm like, but you're literally doing the same exact thing to me. Like, I thought we were on the same page. Obviously, we're not. So, like, what is happening?
Yeah.
And Chrissy thinks it's because, like, I'm giving them that kind of vibe where I'm telling them, all right, back up. So they don't expect it. So they're going for, they're like, oh, wait, She's not like that.
But Simone is so sweet. Simone is so nice. She doesn't like to hurt anyone's feelings, or so she gets when she gets fed up and she's like, "Listen, don't call." Like she has to get to that point.
Have to get.
But I'll be like, "Just fuck it, don't talk to him no more. I'm just gonna answer the phone. I'll hold on. I'll call." And I'm just like,
sweetheart. Okay,
girl, block that nigga. He don't know that he's blocked. Like,
is it the Georgia? Is it the Georgia?
Yeah, the sheriff. Oh God, this man. I'm fucking that old man ain't listening to no motherfucking second. He wasn't old. He was only 45, but he's the one that kept calling my phone like every 2 hours. Like I'm like, I didn't even get out of bed yet. Why are you calling me?
Yeah, I kind of respect my time schedule.
Like, dude,
right? Yeah, no boundaries there at all.
No boundaries. And I just met you, like and then I kindly told him, listen, I just want to be friends. Please, like, back off a little. Maybe 2 days later, he gave me the space, and that was it. It started all over again. And of course, I got fed up, like Chrissy said, and I was like, I just had to tell him, like, straight up, like, enough. I can't be friends with you. I'm sorry. That's it. Like, yeah.
How do men take it when you let them know that you can't be friends?
Sometimes they're really nasty and want to draw out the conversation. I'm not for all the long talking. I'm not big on talking, so I'll just block you and be done.
Oh, okay.
He literally was like, okay, and I didn't write back to him. I just deleted it.
Yeah, Simone's a conversationalist. I'm not. Like I told you, I'm not interested. Thank you for playing. Bye. I don't want to talk anymore. I don't want to tell you the whys, and then you're gonna get disrespectful, and then I'm gonna have to call my brother or something crazy. Like, let's not do this.
Not the brothers.
I got you. You don't want to even open that door for any sort of.
Right. You hear the Bronx in her, right? Calling the brothers and shit.
Listen, my people roll up very quick. But it's like they got GPS on me. It don't matter where I'm at.
That's the Bronx people.
So with you ladies, clearly being in two different parts of the country, how are the men different? Compared to the two places. So whoever wants to answer can answer. Like, how have you perceived the men to be different?
Well, it's funny. She came down because she didn't believe how crazy these apps were. And so she came down and she was like, oh shit, no, it really is bad. And I was like, I like
I switched my location on my dating app when I got down there. And
what's y'all names on the dating app so everybody can know to find y'all?
No, I'm not on there anymore.
I had to take a break because it was getting a little too active. So I'm like,
I literally deleted that.
I'm gonna deal with the cards that I have on the table right now and see how those play out.
Now, Christy, I did have a question for you. Now, when you said you was using apps to date, was you looking for people long term?
Yes.
With the purpose of long term?
Yes, I'm very clear.
That's where you messed up at. Ain't nobody getting on no app for long term. They don't even put that much effort into a bio.
That's not true.
No,
that's not true.
No, the older guys too. They want that. That's exactly what they're looking for.
Like I had to like literally spaz on a nigga while I was out there, and she literally heard it. Like, this man, I hadn't even met him in person yet, and this man was like, "Next time you leave town, you need to tell me, and you can't leave on a weekend because I don't work on weekends. So you need to." I was like, "Sir." I don't even know your fucking last name.
It's crazy.
I like flipped on him. I had to block him. He started calling me from different phone numbers for like 3 days.
You can't say he didn't try. So they say get after what you want. So now, that's
what we're gonna do.
So now, if somebody just come at you and just not give a fuck,
there's a thin line between stalker.
Sound like you're gonna be talking about. You're gonna be sounding like the woman off of that DVSN song, or the Vision, however you say it's not saying. You got to take the passion with it. It's a little too much passion, but you gotta meet them in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
No,
nigga really care about you when you call from somebody else's phone.
I want your foot on the gas, not on the floor. Like, he was stepping on that gas a little too.
That's good.
That was a good one.
No, he was bugged out. I was just like, and he started to get disrespectful. Like, listen, I'm gonna pick you up at the airport because my flight kept on getting canceled. And he was like, no, I'm picking you up at the airport on Monday. I'm like, excuse me, Dad. My father's Jamaican. Like, you're not. So, no, I'm not playing this game.
Yeah.
No, I feel like the more direct I am, letting people know what I'm looking for, I don't want to waste anyone's time. I'm not here.
Well, most importantly, you don't want to waste your time.
Exactly. Yeah. There are a lot of guys who are like Simone said, she's there just to, just for a good time. I'm not here for that. I'm not trying to fuck on the first night. I'm not looking for a fuck buddy. Those are not. Shut up.
Hey, the face.
Why she sell you out like?
I'm not looking for a fuck. A fuck is not hard to find.
She's not.
That's not hard to find. But as a proper partner, that's a more challenging suit, you know? So I'm like being direct. I'm not looking for, if you don't fit, I don't fit. Listen, let me know early. My feelings aren't hurt. I'm that direct.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think it works out better.
I know Banks is transitioning. So what do you say is the difference between down south men and up north men?
Transitioning.
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
Banks was
fuck you up.
Banks had transitioned before I asked about the app thing. Before I asked about are you looking for something serious on apps? And he said, what have you noticed the difference from y'all being in two different locations about the man from down south and the man from up north?
I was like transitioning from what?
I know you had.
It's not that type of podcast. It's not that type of podcast.
No.
You had us very confused for a second. Just want to say that.
Too many shots.
Yeah,
Harrison is very smart. I have to make sure I pay attention.
I've had two shots already, so I don't know. You couldn't get anything out of me at this point.
Right, at this point. So I'm the one who changed location. So the guys down there were just too. I like a good polished, like well put together man. These guys were like really like
homely. Disrespectful.
Homely.
Yeah, like
I don't mind them homely. That's not the problem.
Where were you at though when you said they were too homely? Where were you at?
Macon, Georgia.
No, I know
that sounds that sounds homely though.
Yeah, that's the country, damn near.
Yeah,
exactly.
But two, I'm like, where were you at? Like where you said they were too homely? Like where were you? Like were you at like a restaurant or out downtown?
No, like I was not even trying to go out with any of these guys. They were like everyone's trying to take me like to like some corner bar or something. And I'm just like,
because that's all there is over here. I mean, you have to go to Atlanta or something. Yeah,
I'm more of a city girl. Simone's the country.
Yeah. So this is the thing. Dating from city guys to dating heat down here, I feel like the guys in the city are they're probably on my level right now where they're only want to fuck. Like, they only want to just do casual. People down here, sorry, the guys down here want like that pre-fiance. This is what I've been hearing lately. They want that. I know, like they get to date, but you are their like pre-fiance. You're their person that you may become their fiance, but just in case,
you they main. You're their main. Got some other people,
but at the same time,
they got others.
Right. There we go.
Oh, so you understand that? Okay.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah, so it's just like it's not that hard of a concept. It's just like, you know what? I kind of want to casually. I like you more than I like them, but if I want to pursue something with anybody else, it would be you. But I also want the opportunity to go out there and still kind of freely express myself with other people.
You don't like this, Christy. You don't like this.
No, this is my problem too. So can I do the same thing as you're doing?
I mean, if you asking me, I mean, you can do whatever you want to.
This is the problem. I have said this to a person, and he's like, no. Like, no. You're supposed to just be with me while I do this kind of things. Like, that's how it is, right? And that's a fucking problem. I'm not. There's no such thing as fucking pre-fiance, and I'm not yours. So I am gonna be doing me. What the hell? Mm-hmm. That's stupid. Why do you and I can't do me? Because I'm a female?
Because you always make sure you keep the eye on the prize there while you still, getting that out.
Yeah, well, if I was the eye on the prize, then you need to just it needs to just be me. Period.
Some people got a good eye and a bad eye. You can't blame them.
Oh, not the lazy eye.
At least they kept the good eye on the prize and then let that other eye just wander off.
No, because what if that other eye lingers to there too much, and then I'm stuck over here by my fucking self?
You'll never be by yourself because look what they say. As long as somebody owe you money, you ain't never broke. All right, so as long as
that nigga owe you money, probably don't got no job.
I'm not doing this with you.
Like, we could do the analogies all day.
I mean, no, for real.
We could do it all day. I love it.
I'm out here defending a characteristic of some shit I don't do. Just because you attack the South or something like that. Like, I'm trying to say like these, but I also feel like females do the same thing that y'all are saying that the guys are doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, only difference is with females is I've noticed is like, I'm a straight up person. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is, and I tell you what I say because I say it straight up. Hey, look, I'm not interested in anything else. I like you for who you are. I like the time that we get to spend each other and the vibe and whatever we can create from there. When I'm with you for this moment, but I'm not trying to take it anything farther. And when I mean anything farther, I mean like when I lead a dough, you on your own, I'm on my own. If this is what you want to partake in, that's cool. If that's not what you want to do, then I understand. And if you want to continue, that's cool. But 9 times out of 10, they'll agree, but with the intent on changing you from that mindset. So that's the opposite of what I see from what Simone said.
Right.
So that is what's happening now, but unfortunately, like niggas is saying that, but the follow up is like, where you at? Who you with? What you doing? Why do you want to know?
Right.
So like what she's explaining is. They're saying that sounds good. Like that's what she's here for. That's what she's here for a good time, not a long time. But then the later is like, hey, I'm home. It's 3:00 in the morning. Who cares? Like, nigga, I'm asleep. Like the actions and the words are two different things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't tell me your motherfucking location. Girl. I don't care where you are. First of all, don't fucking text me at 3:00 in the morning. I'm sleeping. Don't interrupt my motherfucking sleep. I hate that. I'm
awake, but.
Number 2, why do I need to know your location? Because I damn sure ain't sending you mine. Like, I could be somewhere else right now at 3:00 in the morning, but that's none of your concern. Why are you sending me a location? We're not even together. Like, I've never even met you. I mean, face to face. Sir, calm down.
Y'all seem like y'all are having a like not the smoothest reintroduction.
Right. I'm just like, who?
Listen, I tell people in relationships, stay in them.
No, honestly, I'm gonna start saying that I want a relationship because maybe I'll get the opposite.
You won't.
Well, maybe that's a good idea.
You got time to try it? I mean,
because I'll be like, I used to say I wanted to be broke, and I never, when at them time, I never got money, so I don't believe that shit. So I feel like just wishing the opposite. I stayed broke when I said it. Like, hey, you got what you wanted. So I don't know if that transfers like that. But
that is gonna work.
It doesn't work like that.
I mean, I might as well. God damn. I mean, I've been trying to be honest about it, and that's not working. So I don't know.
Because sometimes you want things. Sometimes it's about like trying to attain the unattainable.
Mm-hmm.
I think from what Christy said about you, I think where you fucking up is from the stories on that. I don't know what you're saying, but if you come in there too nice and you come in there and show a part of yourself that people look for a characteristic in somebody long term, then they are attached to that characteristic, not necessarily all the aftermath. So maybe you should pull back that part to the niggas that you know are going to be the revolving doors, and then the part that you know niggas will get attached to, that's what you throw out into the water.
Yeah, absolutely right. I think that's the only reason that's hard for me is because I was in such a long relationship for so long. I'm so used to being that person, being that wife and being able to be in that relationship and care for somebody. If you tell me, oh my God, I have a headache, I'm like, well, go take an aspirin and drink a bunch of water. Like, I can't help but be that nurturing figure for you. I think that's
that is so cute.
I know,
I gotta be a bitch. I gotta be a bitch then. Okay, fine, guys. God damn it.
No one's saying be a bitch.
I know. I go to the extreme. Fine, I gotta kill him. Ain't nobody go. Chill out, calm down.
Damn.
You out here wondering why he sprung. You making him Campbell's soup and tucking him in and shit like that. Kissing him on his forehead. Hey, I went ahead and put your prescription in.
But this not serious. This not serious.
It's not serious. Like I'm used to. I can't help it.
Kiss you on the forehead after you say I put your prescription in, but don't get attached.
Exactly.
All right, nobody's doing all that.
I made your mother
like, damn, you should go to urgent care.
Exactly. I put you on my insurance, but don't think this is long term.
Hey, no, this is nothing.
Hey, I went ahead and bought groceries for the year. I put I put you on my Costco's membership, but don't call me. So I know y'all were talking about long-term relationships and stuff like that. I was brought to me that there's a good story about infidelity. Well, first off, you said take a shot, so I will let y'all take one, and then I will join. Tell Banks, you want to go ahead and get your aloe tea? Go ahead and get your little aloe water, as Bobo say, your lotion water.
What the fuck? Aloe tea. What are you drinking?
I'm gonna have to take a shot for this story because it's just too much. I've already had another shot, but Simone is gonna tell her story.
I go
can't.
First.
Okay, my shit is dry. So
you talking about the story?
My story is not that great.
Oh, okay.
I was in a long distance relationship, which worked for me at that time in my life, just because like my mom was sick. I had to send my son away to focus on the care of my mom. So that relationship kind of was like a getaway, you know, and it started to get more serious after my son graduated high school and after my mom passed or whatever. So, you know, we made sure that one of the main things in this relationship is we don't go no more than 16 days without seeing each other. And we really got locked into that heavy. And then all of a sudden it changed, like pandemic, like turned the lights on. And I'm just like feeling a little weird. God says, Chrissy, I got something to show you. Social media is very interesting, you know? So this female decides that everything that she posts, because this is her relationship, like he's not my man anymore, apparently. And I didn't get the message. Mm-hmm. So she's tagging him on everything she's posting. And you know, Instagram does that little telling on you shit where someone you might know. So I'm just like, why does bitch keep on popping up on my shit? So one of her photos pops up in my feed and I'm like, that's my guy.
Wait, I didn't know this part. Hold on. Yes. What?
So I go into her page and I start scrolling. Like, damn near living with a bitch. I'm like,
oh,
okay. So I addressed it to him and he's like, oh, you making shit up. You digging for shit. I'm like, I'm really not. I'm like,
he said photo
screen recording. Like... I'm just scrolling and sending a screen record to him. All I heard is shit. I'm like, yeah, it's crazy, right? Wait, I was like, so what's going on? It just went a little too far. I said, did it? I said, so you live in North Carolina now and not where you were living in DC before? I didn't get this memo. He's like, no, I'm in DC. So why the fuck? And then the bitch texts me 2 months later, like, who's this? And I'm like, sweetie, you know who the fuck you texted. If you're texting me at 3:00 in the morning, you know who I am. You know who I am. So she goes back and forth. I'm like, you know, female always want that hot energy from you. Mm-hmm. And if you want hot energy, you got the wrong one. I'm not the one. Mm-hmm. I'm like, listen, your man is not answering your phone calls. That's not my problem. He ain't with me. So maybe he with the next bitch. Because maybe there's 3 of us. Mm-hmm. Call that bitch, not me. And she's like, yeah, stay woke, bitch. I'm like, yeah, nigga, shut the fuck up. Get off my line. So I text him, I'm like,
fucking call me. Like, what does it have to do with me?
Yes, because that's how bitches are. You're addressing me like I'm the problem. Sweetie, I don't give a fuck about you. I was here before you.
Right.
Enjoy that nigga. Like, I'm good. I'm annoyed. I'm mad, but clearly that nigga belongs to everybody. Like, our nigga, I don't know where our nigga's at tonight. I don't know where he's at. I don't know. So I approached him with it. He's like, oh, I'm going to fix it. And he's like still lying. And I'm like, it was 5 years and we spent a lot of time. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try and figure it out. Let's work it out. He's still lying. He can't stop lying. And I'm just like, bro, screenshotting a bitch shit, sending it to him like, nigga, stop lying to me. Like, stop. So recently I got the text message. I'm completely done now. I'm over it now. I'm done. Like, it still like frustrates me because I have a history and I let this person into my life completely. Like, I don't do the niggas and family shit. And I did this with him. And he's like, I need my friend. You need your friend. So what do I need?
He was dark skinned.
He was? They usually not.
Yeah.
This seemed like some beige shit too. I just thought, I was just like, oh, there's a high yellow nigga story right here. Just the audacity.
And if you would see him, you would think that this nigga is fine.
I don't think I would.
And then you got to see the bitch, like, buddy. Like,
that woman is.
You can fix fat, but you can't fix ugly. Like,
oh my God.
Like, I look like this when I wash my face, honey.
Oh my goodness.
Like, the wash face, like, this is still what it looks like.
There you go. Yep.
You know. So that's my cheating story. Sometimes niggas just can't stop lying. It's a selfish act. And listen, when you fuck up and you know that you fuck something up, like, he's still, oh, I miss my friend. I need my friend. And I need to be further embarrassed. No, thank you.
What made you take him back? What made you entertain it further after that?
Because it had just been so much time. It was 5 years, and it was a lot that went on. And he, like, besides the cheating, like, he's a great guy. Mm-hmm. But I was willing to see past the cheating because of the great guy. But now the constant, like you taking me light. Like, now you just trying to take my sweetness for weakness, and I'm not doing it with you. Like, I can't. Like, you're not doing it. Like, no.
Which even from this podcast so far, like, you do not do disrespect. That is just off the top. That's the number.
I cannot. Like, the worst thing you could do to me is waste my time and disrespect me. And to me, with him, the two of those were intertwined. It was my time and the level of disrespect. Like, I spent 5.5 years with you, and you disrespected me. Beat it. I can't even. I don't even know if I was to see him again, what that would look like for me.
I can't wait.
No, the fact that he made it out of there unstabbed or
you know what?
She said she ain't that woman though.
I'm not that. Like, you want that hot shit, bitch? Go find somebody else. It's not me.
Because
like, I will literally see him on the street, and I'm gonna walk right past him.
Yeah.
And I told him, I'm that type of nigga. Like, you're not even gonna feel like I knew you. That's gonna hurt you more than me stabbing you.
You ain't from Bobby Schmurda part of New York, I see, huh?
Nah, that's a Brooklyn nigga.
Oh, okay. You would have caught that nigga about a week ago. So Simone, what about you? You gonna top that one? Well, actually, I take one. Yeah, I gotta take it.
I'm taking a shot because I
actually
can't.
No. I'll take a double if yours top that one.
I can't.
So let's see what you got.
You think I'm gonna top it?
I want to hear.
All right.
Napkin. This might make me cry because I'm about to be upset.
No, you're not gonna be upset.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Listen, I'm gonna make this a quick story.
It's not quick.
It is a quick one. Anyway, okay. So, husband passed away in June. Whatever. It was in a very dark place in my life. September, I was, looking through my phone, memorizing everything, trying to, like, in my feelings, whatever. Anyway, so because God works in mysterious ways, I decided to go through his emails just because I was like just feeling away, whatever. And then I seen that there was my husband's. I had to go in through there anyway because I needed something for account. Anyway, besides the point, I already knew the password. So I went through there because I was missing him.
She wasn't snooping. She was looking for like stuff about their house.
No, not even. I literally had the page open and didn't realize I had the page open, actually. And I went and I clicked it because, you keep all the whatever pages open, whatever. So I clicked it and I was like, oh God. Oh. And I just like went through it, just like whatever. And all of a sudden I see Instagram, a page that I didn't know existed.
Instagram be doing it, honey.
So I go to my Instagram and I press login. I pick the name of it. And because God works in so many crazy ways, it didn't ask me for a password. It literally let me straight into the page. Right.
So we got to watch out for Jesus is what you're saying.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So this nigga work both sides.
Look at Banks' face.
I know.
He about to clear out all his inboxes. No,
listen, I'm just saying, guys and females, if you have something that you need to be hidden, you better delete that shit now at this moment because you never know what the fuck gonna happen to you tomorrow. Okay?
Especially Instagram. Instagram gonna tell the fuck on you.
And apparently you don't need him for a motherfucking password, apparently. I don't know what the hell that was about. I don't know if it was even him. I'm very into spiritual shit. I don't know if it was him like wanting like to
clear his conscience.
Right, clear his conscience and for me to get out this fucking darkness that I was in. Whatever. Anyway, long story short, go to the inboxes and scrolling. Just females upon females upon females, whatever. But found his main girl that was on there. And there was two, obviously. The other girl I didn't give a fuck about. I knew about her kind of in a way. She was a long time ago. I thought she was out the picture. Obviously wasn't because they never are. Anyway, but this other girl was like a whole shocker. I didn't even think about her, period. Anyway, I talked to this girl like, well, yeah, so you're fucking my husband? And
from his account?
From his account. Yeah. From his account. This is, mind you, 2 months later.
You're not being clear whose account you're on. You're on his account.
Sorry, my bad. Yes.
I figured that much out. I was just
right. I thought you right. Sorry. Yes, from his account, I wrote, "So you're fucking my husband," and she goes, "You need to talk to him about this." This is 2 months later. "You need to talk about him about this. We are just friends, blah blah." And I'm like, "Well, I would talk to him about it, but he's dead, so I can't." She's like, "Why would you lie about that? Why would you say that?" I'm like, No, he's not here. This is why I'm talking to you. Because if I could argue with the nigga and punch him in the motherfucking face, I would, but I can't. So of course she goes on Facebook and finds out. She comes back. "Oh my God, I can't believe I found out this way. He was the love of my life. We were supposed to be together. You're the side bitch. I'm the main girl. You're not his wife." I'm like, wait. Hold on. I literally just moved to Georgia with him 6 months before he passed away. Okay. Like we literally moved from New York, where she is, to Georgia.
Exactly. Harrison.
Drink up. Yeah, I told you. I did not say it was not going to top her story, but I'm like, if that was the case, if you're the main girl, why am I here with all of his stuff in his house with a ring on? I mean, she's like,
paperwork.
She's like, "No, that doesn't mean anything. I was the girl he was supposed to be with. When I die, I'm going to be with him, blah, blah, blah." She was going in on me. I'm like, I didn't realize I was a side girl. Like, damn, bitch. Okay. I mean, thank you, I guess, for yeah. So I don't know what's harder. Not being able to curse somebody out that has not being able to
no, seriously. I need a shot.
Cheated on you, or if it's worse to have somebody that is alive to get all your frustration out. Because obviously, so I've done a lot of therapy and all this other stuff. So I've learned to forgive him. I've gone to church crazy. So I've learned to forgive the fact that this happened. But I don't know if it's been harder, because it's like, fuck, I can't even argue with you. I can't even ask you why. What the fuck?
Better than me, because I would have been up there with his ass immediately. Hold the fuck on. I would have been having them inner battles. I would have died for a second, came right back. You got me fucked up. And then when my little 5 minutes is up, I had to come back to my body. I'd be right the fuck back. I'd be coming 7-minute increments to cuss your ass out.
If you don't mind me asking, how long were you guys married?
6 years. We were together 12 years. Yes. Yeah. And to top it off, this was his ex-girlfriend that was before me. So I'm guessing they were together this entire time. I've only seen a conversation that it was for 3 years that they were talking through this Instagram, but I'm assuming that it was just an ongoing thing. And I was just, yeah.
Girl. This got Tyler.
Okay, I just want to
Max is like, can I get some alcohol?
This got Tyler, Lavelle Perry written all.
Don't it?
Girl, I know. Banks said I ain't had no choice. Like, bitch.
Yes, you can say it. Go ahead. Listen.
Ooh, I mean, boy, Banks, drink some of that lotion water, because God damn, you can't even get no reaction.
Listen, you guys are getting this exclusive. I've never, ever told anybody about this. Like, I mean, I've told a handful of people this conversation. So even if it's not on our podcast or nothing,
damn.
I gave you this. So
but like I said, this whole process is gonna be therapy. Let it go. Like when she told me about this, like, mind you, Simone gave up so much for this marriage.
Yeah.
Like, if you guys listen to our bonus episode that we dropped on Valentine's Day, like this, he ruined our friendship for almost 2 years.
For a year. I thought it was 1 year. My bad.
It was almost two.
Almost two. Mm-hmm.
It was almost 2 years. He ruined our friendship because he was so busy accusing her of doing what he was doing. I'm not saying she's an angel, but the fact that she was willing to, to risk, like, we had a one day every literally 3 years ago today, funny enough, was one of our best days that we've ever had out. And that was probably one of our last, besides your birthday, was one of our last big nights out with as a group of friends. And he made it seem like she was out fucking 25 niggas. And she gave all of that up for him to turn around. Like when she told me about this whole thing, like she almost threw up. Like that's how sick the shit made her.
I literally couldn't get the words out because if I felt like if I was going to get them out, I was like puke was going to come out of me. Like, yeah.
It's just so many. That story is gonna have to go through some more. Like that's gonna have to be told about 17 more times before I can just get the questions I had to be asked about. It's just trust me. Find Tyler. Tell him to sit my D ass down for this one. But this is definitely one of the. This is something he would do.
It's the movie.
Exactly.
Sure.
I only think this is one of his, a good one. Just keep the A's out of it, Tyler, because you always know you're trying to throw some A's into something.
For real.
All you gotta do is just leave that shit up out of that. The story is good enough by itself. But girl, I guess you kind of really just answered that next question we had for you. Good dick will have you, and I guess ruining a friendship for 2 years. But
or was it? Because friend is making a face. But you go ahead and introduce the. Okay, yeah, you'll let you. Yeah.
So yeah,
right.
we were going to. I know, like I said, we know y'all are the cheat sheets for sexual endeavors. So I think we can combine the next two questions together. We got them for good dick will have you, and then what are some dick deal breakers for you?
Okay. Well, first of all, no, it wasn't good dick. It was just the person.
It was dick under holy matrimony.
Yes.
It was dick with a ring on it. Okay.
Yeah.
For better or for worse. I got you.
Pretty much. So we're gonna go into this really good.
Just do it. Just do it.
Right?
Let it go.
We literally would have like 5 minutes.
Banks, get some more lotion water. Yeah.
Let it go, Elsa.
We would literally have like 5 minutes sex. Like it wasn't great. And I mean, maybe it was because obviously maybe he had this other person. So that's why he wasn't giving it all to me. I don't know what it was. Whatever.
We split 10 minutes up.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Hey, come on now. Goddamn, you asking for a lot today. Gotta portion this off.
Listen, as a matter of fact, this is a great question because I've been seeing this fucking meme that pisses me off where it says where the girl is laying there and the guy's asking for sex and she's like, no, I don't want to right now. He's like, it's been 2 weeks. That's not all the case with every fucking female. First of all, you don't know what that female is going through. Second of all, I've been in that situation where I'm walking home from a 10-hour shift, getting in the shower, going to the room, and I'm like, nigga, why are we not having sex? You've been here all day. Nah, I'm tired. Nigga, I'm tired too. But so what? We haven't had sex in a month. Why are we not fucking? Okay? So that is not true. Like, trust me. Okay? Anyway. So yes, good.
Tell them why you mad, son. Tell them why you mad.
I'm just saying, good dick will have you
going
great.
Dead ass, B. Tell them why you mad. B, dead ass.
Right, like, dead ass.
Yeah,
honey.
Oh God,
you know what I'm saying?
Will have you going crazy, but no, I don't think. Sometimes it just is the person where you think, okay, well, this is supposed to be, so I'll just take this for the team, kind of a thing. Okay, I don't know. Okay, let me take this for the whole world so nobody else has to deal with the shit. I don't know. All right, whatever. I don't know. It was whatever. It was a person. Okay, he was a great person, so I didn't care about that part. But yes, I won't take a 5-inch dick now. I have bigger standards.
Did you say 5-inch or 5 minute?
5 minutes and 5 inches. I get it, you guys.
I'm just trying to be clear.
Yeah,
I just want to be clear here.
Both. Okay. I won't take 5 minutes, 5 minutes dick, and I won't take 5 inches of a dick either. Yes. Thank you very much.
So inches wise, what are we doing here? Like, what's the standard in inches?
I mean, standard like at least 7 to 8. At least, no. Why are we quiet? What is
the guys are like,
I thought y'all was talking. I thought y'all was talking to each other. We don't have.
No, I'm talking to everybody.
No, we have men in the house. Like,
I'm about to say we don't have dicks. We don't have dick standards because we're not looking for dick. So I didn't think that was a. No.
But that was a kind of like a inch into. So how big is yours? Kind of. That's what that meant.
I mean,
I've never
believers here.
I've never met it, but I don't know. It's kind of weird to Banks. How big is your? I don't know how we segue into.
All right, put a remote.
It's like that's never.
What? Put a remote next to it. Is it bigger than the remote?
I guess the remote.
That's the remote. Is it as big as the remote? Oh shit!
I guess how big is this Yeti?
Stop it.
Shut up.
How big is a tree or something like that?
Right, never mind.
10 to 20.
We're done with Harrison. Goodbye.
Forget it. Never mind.
I've already answered y'all this question. That was the first thing you asked me when I came on your show.
Was it?
So yes, it's the first thing you said to me. You was like, "Oh, he answered it. Oh my gosh, he wasn't."
Oh yes, you're right. Oh damn,
my
we
gosh,
were drinking that night. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, like that's how we sound. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, dead ass B. He said it. Yeah.
I hate you, I swear. Oh my god.
I can't stand you, yo.
If anybody want to know, I got a pinky, so that answer that one. So
that seems about right.
Yeah, about right. That's why I got so many good jokes to hide the fact. Because you're gonna laugh eventually.
I'm reading it. So, what
humor.
are your dick deal breakers? What exactly are you asking here?
So, like what she said, 5 inches is a big deal breaker for her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then she said 5 minutes is a deal breaker for her. So, dick can also just encompass sex. You feel what I'm saying? So, it was just easier to say that because, they would kind of throw in what they wanted to. So, we just wanted to know. We kind of did it will have you. It will also have you staying in something for longer than necessary.
Listen, good dick will have you traveling from New York to fucking DC every 10 days.
So, Christy, what are your dick deal breakers?
My dick deal breaker is
and it can be sex. It don't just have to be dicks.
If you guys have listened to our podcast or our lives, like
we tailored these questions for y'all podcast, so we clearly
I know.
ain't talking about church.
This is why this question was directed towards me. I get it.
Pretty much.
I am here for a long time and a good time, preferably a long time. Like I am queen of like, let's bust and let's go and let's bust and let's go until we fucking
that shit is annoying though. I mean,
it really isn't.
Like it's like,
you know what it is? It's the energy between you and that person. Like, because I've had sex with other people where it's like, okay, 45 minutes. I'm just like, all right, we're enough. But I've had sex with someone who like, I just want to keep fucking you for as long as I can. Like, I want to keep fucking. Like, we're going to bust, we're going to fuck, we're going to get some water, we're going to keep on going back. Like, we're going to do this as long as we can.
Have you ever done anything like past an hour or something like that?
Continuously?
I've had like the longest.
I always consider the time like when we just stop.
So my standard time is normally like a 2-hour stretch.
Goddamn, girl, what the fuck is this? A football game? Ain't nobody standard time.
Might as well.
But this is her thing.
She's got shit to do with it. This is
we do got shit to do.
So hold on. So what if? Okay, so let's just answer this. So I have a high drive, right? So you mean to tell me if I say 4 to 5 times out the week, we talking about 2 hours a day?
I mean, we could break it up like 45 minutes to an hour.
What you got to do tomorrow? God damn, I'm just saying, like that's a long.
I mean, I'm not even joking. Like, I wish I was making this up. I'm really not. Like,
it's not even that many positions.
We in the kitchen. We all over the place. We doing as many things as we can do.
Your house musty. Okay, that's all that is. 2 hours. Your house musty.
The windows is open. What are you talking about?
Goddamn, girl, y'all had tilapia again. Golly, no, boo.
Oh my god. Okay. Listen, my feet are hurting after that long. Okay.
I mean, one time, like, it's a funny story. Like, his friend, like, I guess his friend, like, had like an erectile situation. So his friend, like, we went to go check his friend and like just sit with him and his wife and like have drinks one time. And his homeboy is like, he's like whispering something to him, and my guy at the time was like, "Yo, come here." And his man's like, "No, she don't need to know." He's like, "She know everything. Like, it's fine." So he's handing him like this little like thing of honey or some shit. And he's like, "Yo, this is gonna make you last that long." So he's like, "Yo, I'm good on that."
Fire.
Huh?
I heard that shit supposed to be fire.
Listen,
I just be
So he's telling him, he's like, "Bro, no, it's just for you." He's like, "Nah, we do this. Me and her do this together." So like he's like, "No, nigga, it's just for you." So he like takes like half of it, and then like I only drink tequila, so we put the rest of it in like this little. We were drinking like a little fifth of tequila, or like a pint. We were drinking a pint, so we put the rest of it in a pint of tequila. So we're drinking this shit together. We're on the train on our way back home. Yo, We was so exhausted, but we could not stop fucking. Like we fucked like till the sun came up. We got home at like 1 a.m. and we was fucking until like 7 o'clock in the morning. Like the day was done. Like we're just like, what the fuck? Like whatever that was, I don't want it ever again.
No.
Look at y'all faces.
I'm listening. So I actually do got a question. So if somebody took like a Cialis or Viagra or whatever them gas station pills is that like a dick deal breaker for y'all?
Yeah.
I'm here for it. It's a deal breaker for Simone. I'm here for it. Let's play.
No.
Let's play.
So you need.
I don't want it. No.
I will also say this, okay? I will piggyback off of Simone. Like that all day shit, that shit hurt. Like, okay.
It wasn't on purpose. It was just like an experiment.
Like,
no, I'm just saying, I know you got a 2 hour minimum before drinks is free. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that shit, like by the second, like if you do that shit 2 days in a row, your shit is going to be sore as fuck.
Oh no, if we have sex the next day, it's only like for an hour. It's not like for like.
Okay, now it's coming down.
Only
for an hour.
Only.
I know, girl. What you think you is? What you think is an episode of Snowfall? Come on, now.
It's only an hour the next day. It's like really quick.
Oh, okay. Somebody with high endurance who can go every day for 2 hours. Somebody please come and crack her shit so she can be like, you know what, 20 minutes will do. You know what I'm saying? So okay, so I know we got our last one. Keep my composure. I'm trying not to laugh. All right, so I wanted to ask y'all this. I'm gonna flip a question that I stole from Simone. So I'm gonna flip a question. I got it, and I know she's asked is something in the role of male role models, but I want to know from a female's perspective. Do you guys think that you all pick or have picked bad partners, and then to kind of seek a void of missing like an older male figure to kind of guide y'all to what a good man is for? Y'all think that y'all are searching for an absence of what you didn't have, or at one point, maybe not now?
I'll answer first. So my father passed away when I was 13. So I feel like that's why I probably took a lot of shit from my husband, because I just wanted that male figure in my life, kind of a thing. I feel like, I don't know if it happens all the time with people, if it's different or whatever, but I feel like, yes, I think I did that. And my father what I remember of him was very like hard, like he wanted what he wanted. And honestly, my parents' relationship was horrible. But I think that actually, me not having him in my life, I think that's also why I've always wanted a relationship. Like even when like fucking 16, I dated somebody, and then right after that, I dated somebody else, and then I was with my daughter's father, and then after my daughter's father was somebody, and then I met my husband. Like I think I was always with somebody because I just always wanted to have that male figure around me.
Yeah.
I think that for me, I don't know if it was, just my father passing away or, him not being in my life. And me and my brothers aren't as close as we can be, so I think that factors in also. Them trying to be a father, but they can't, because they're not old enough to do it. I think that definitely did affect me in that way.
You got me thinking over here. That was deep. Y'all talk about therapy. I'm like, man, why? Because like you, I never knew my father. Like I've never seen him or anything like that. And
you said she knew hers,
right? But no. I'm getting to it. Getting to it. So I've never casually dated anybody. Like every relationship has been extremely serious.
Love.
Yeah, yes. every relationship has been like that. And I've, you try at different points to maybe try to get out and be some sort of playboy and try to juggle women or whatever, but it never really works out. And now you got me thinking, like, I've never unpacked that part about why I've always been, so loyal to different people for long stretches of time. And you got me like, man, was I chasing like, that absentee father? That's legitimate, introspection, right? I'm like, dang.
Yeah. And I think that's my problem now. And that's what I don't want. I don't want to go back into that habit of me just trying to find somebody again, because again, now I'm lonely and I'm like, shit, do I need to find that again? And I'm trying not to, because I don't want to do that to myself. I don't want to settle again. You know, just because I'm lonely, just because I want to have that male, somebody, you know, to hold me, you know, and tell me that everything's going to be okay, and have me on their lap and, you know, be like, all right, Simone, you got this. Oh, God.
Hold you, Miss Don't Touch Me. Excuse me.
Well, no, that, you know, as a father, you know, you sit on your daddy's lap, kind of a thing.
I've never done that.
What? I used to sit on I have pictures of me in my daddy's lap.
You did say daddy was Jamaican, right?
Yeah, West Indian. So like what Banks says, like, you know, it does make you, you don't realize those things. I didn't start to think about that until my mom passed away.
Right.
And for me, like, I didn't really step back and like look at this whole thing until like my main person wasn't here anymore. And when I look at my relationships now and I like literally like dissect them all, like I never really, that's why the long distance thing was fine for me, because it's just like, I can't have you in my space for too long, because like I'm so busy doing all these other things. And my father was always like so busy, like working to provide. Like my parents never had like a very like loving, endearing relationship. But my father was always such an amazing provider, no matter how much of an asshole he is. He just always was such a strong provider. So for me, I feel like when seeking relationships, I always tried to seek the opposite of what my dad was. Someone who's loving, someone who's caring, someone who's like, you know, like really like into me.
Yeah.
And now I'm like realizing like I have to make those two things come together, the provider, the caring. I have to like make them meet. You know, I can't just seek the love, because that's not enough. I have to seek the provider and someone who's going to take care of my feelings and my heart at the same time, because I don't think that my father ever took care of my mom's heart. And I think that in a relationship, like your partner has to take care of your heart and care about your heart. And he waited too long to care about that. He didn't care about that to the end. And now, like, even like she's not here, my father like talks about her every day like she's still here. Like he misses, even though he married somebody else, which this lady's a fucking dummy. Like, I don't want to be married to someone who fucking is still in love with the dead. Like, he talks about her like she's still here. And now when it's too late, he cared about her heart. Right. So me now, like seriously, like I know what I want. I know what I'm looking for. I need to make sure that whoever I seek, they care about taking care of my heart, not just my body, you know, and not just my finances. So I didn't care about, and mind you, like before I didn't care about that. I wanted good sex. I want a good time. I want to have, you know, I didn't care about any of those things. And I just want to make sure that you don't yell at me, don't beat me. Cause that's what I saw. I saw yelling. I saw aggression. I saw anger. So for me, it's just like, as long as you know that I'm not an arguer, I don't want to fight. Like I'm happy. I'm good. But now I'm just like, you gotta care about more than that. Like, still don't yell at me, don't beat me. Right. But like, you need to care about other things besides like all the small pieces. Like, you gotta care about this big thing that holds it all together.
Yeah, you gotta care about the whole. I think another thing that I kind of hear you saying, and even for myself, before I got with my wife, I had to really kind of figure out. I had to want all those things you two were talking about for myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I had to want to be, you know, that nurturing person for me, instead of always, you know, going out and making sure stuff was paid or making sure you were all right emotionally and everything. Like I had to sit back and be like, well, because when that was taken away from me from an ex of mine that I had, you know, a while ago, I felt like I didn't know what to do with myself. Who am I? What do I like to do? What, you know? And then I just had to sit with I think I stopped dating for like a year and just, you know, sat around and meditated and tried to figure out like, what did I like? You know, who was I? What were the things that made me happy? And I feel like that is something I'm also kind of hearing from you ladies, like, you know, on top of what you expect from these men, which you should expect these things at the highest level. You also want to expect yourself for those things at the highest level as well. I think that's very powerful in what I'm hearing, you know, between you guys.
Yeah. I did want to ask, you know, with the, so like, just for myself, I I had both my parents in my life, but they didn't really stay in relationships. So I don't really take relationships that seriousness. So you know how y'all are for like the father aspect and the missing person and that missing guidance and structure, stuff like that. I'm more of the like, I done seen that shit fizzle. But I've always wanted to ask females, women, this question, like, so you know, with that absence of role model, how does that dictate what you'll take from somebody? And I know Christy said it was sex, but like, do you feel like, does that also lead to what you will give into sexually with somebody, or what you will accept, or what you'll do, or like, you know, well, if I do this, he'll love me, or this, like, does it lower? Do you feel like if you had one, would it build the standard of how you respected yourself? And I'm not saying y'all don't, but you get what I'm asking, right? Like, does that play a factor in, like, you know, your sexual experiences as well?
I don't feel like that plays a factor, because with me, like I had both my parents in my life, and I said like it was completely emotionless. Like the only time I'd ever see my parents kiss or like literally care about each other's physical existence was like when they renewed their vows at 25 years, and when I saw them kiss, I was just like, gross. But for me, it's like, I guess maybe because I saw that lack of affection and that lack of like energy between the two of them, like maybe it made me want to be more affectionate and more sexual with the person that I'm with. Maybe like saying that out loud now, maybe that can kind of be a thing. But at that time, I never thought of it. It was never a thought to me. It was just like, they just literally had all these kids and they were just like, we gotta fucking make this shit work. We got 5 motherfuckers that we gotta take care of. We gotta hope to God that they're not fucking terrible human beings. Like there was never I never saw any chemistry, but I saw love through their actions of how they took care of us. So I never saw any sexuality at all. I never thought that any sexuality existed between them until one day I walked in the room and there was some fucking KY jelly on a dress and I was like, gross.
Yeah.
I want to vomit. Like, why is this in here?
Wait, that's disgusting.
It's so gross. And the bottle was greasy.
This KY jelly. I mean, listen, they gotta get it in. Maybe, you know.
I had no idea. I was like 30. I was like, why is this here?
Yeah.
It's nasty.
So I think this is very unfortunate. I've walked in on my parents having sex a lot. I know. Unfortunately, I feel like that. At a certain
point, I mean, you timing it.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
A lot. Like this bitch is like, where's mommy? Where's daddy? Hello.
Was he drilling her? Who was doing who?
I don't want to talk about that. That's just
I want to know.
Now.
Your mom is small.
Who was taking it?
I'm literally not going to.
Was your daddy killing it? Was you?
Anyway,
was mom on top?
I literally hate both of you guys.
Let's put her on the podcast.
Save me.
Hey, your daughter said you was coming on here and she said you was taking charge of that thing.
Oh my God. Anyway.
No, did you see her back to the door? I just want to know.
Did they tell you to get out?
Are you done? What the fuck is happening?
Is that what they said? Are you finishing
the story? Are y'all done?
Right.
Yes, they told me to get out.
Oh, okay.
There was one time I was laying in the bed with them while they were doing it.
Hey,
my parents were crazy freaks.
Okay.
But I think this is why I became such a sexual person, though, because I'd seen sex at such a young age, and then my mother was wondering why I had sex so young. Well, nigga, what the fuck, you were fucking in front of me. I want to know what the fuck it felt like. The fuck? Like, hello? Wow. I mean, duh. Anyway. But I think that's only
this one I did not know, guys.
Oh yeah, I think that's why.
There's a lot of exclusives here. I feel like
there is a lot
breaking news. Breaking news.
Wow.
Simone saw her parents getting cracked right next to her. She was taking bedtime stories.
Here we go.
So it was like one of them side joints. Like she was in front of him and he was just.
Did y'all lock eyes? And they was like, she looking. She don't know.
Listen, this is why I blocked out things from my childhood. From like,
really not.
Clearly not, though. I've tried, okay, until I was like 9. I've tried to block.
Have you repeated any of the moves that you saw your parents?
Most likely, yes.
My mama could take this in the 19 whatever. You can't take this now, 2021.
The 19 whatever.
19 whatever, right?
She said she was a little ass kid. Okay, all our parents. Was
I know. It was 19, whatever, but it just sounds funny. You got Chrissy crying. I hate you.
She get it from her mama. That's literal.
No, seriously.
Literal.
Let's play that. What was that fucking whatever that girl's name is? Oh my gosh. Yes. Get it from my mama, apparently. Okay. I was a freak. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever. Anyway.
Well, I think that's a good time to, wrap it. She get it from her mama. That might be the episode title,
Right.
Yes.
She got her hands up on her knees and then elbows on her thighs. All right. So,
oh my God. Fucking A.
So we appreciate y'all coming on. I really enjoyed y'all coming on. I love having the cross-gender perspective conversations. Y'all got anything y'all want to say or plug in before we go?
Thanks for having us. It was a great conversation.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Where you can find us is Instagram, Ladies Lair, Twitter or something. I don't even know. I think it's ladies_lair. Fuck, I hate Twitter.
The Ladies Lair. Twitter. I thought you were about to say Instagram. What you mean? Twitter is everything.
Lair.
Come on,
I know. I hear it is. I just
get it together, Simon.
I can't. I'm trying. Clubhouse. I don't even want to even go into that room.
The Clubhouse is coming. I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah, you.
I don't even get that either. But
thank you.
If hopefully we can get y'all back on, or we can come back on to y'all's if we met past the test and all that type of stuff. But we appreciate y'all. Y'all can send some of them followers our way, but we appreciate y'all coming on. We're proud of y'all for all y'all success. I know we tell y'all every chance we get, but we want to tell y'all to face. Y'all keep killing it. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all creating a lane for yourselves to where somebody look back and tell y'all we looked at y'all the way y'all do it. So if y'all feeling like y'all stuck, y'all just write your own origin story. So y'all keep doing what y'all doing, and thank y'all for coming on with us. Do y'all want to sign us off?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh wait, what should we say? This is the 8 More Than 92 podcast, guys.
Featuring the Ladies Lair. Thanks for having us.
Y'all seem like y'all seem like y'all know whatever. Y'all say y'all names. This is Christy and Simone from the Ladies Lair.
Oh, cool. Okay, well, this is Christy. Well, shit.
See, so now look, so hold on. So now you saw when I got it wrong. I'm Simone. Now she don't know who
Chrissy's
she
name
is.
first.
Now she
right.
don't know
So
who
now
she
she
is,
wants
right?
to be Christy. Okay.
This is 3 shots in, guys. Sorry.
I've had 4.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead, Christy.
Well, thanks for joining us. The Ladies Lair featured on the 8 More Than 92. Tune in again next time. These guys are amazing. They had 2 amazing ladies on.
Better not come. Shit.